textbook entries showing the types of missions they flew and the targets they struck. But as we listen, I mentioned earlier that the F4U Corsair saw combat with the Marines, with the Black Sheep Squadron. And this is the theme from the TV show in 1986, starring Robert Conrad. The Marines used this aircraft against the Japanese both in the air and on the ground. The Americans called the Winged because of the huge propellers. The designers that bought aircraft had to come up with a method of making a landing gear long enough and strong enough, but light enough to prevent that large propeller from scraping and digging into the deck of the carrier on those brutal carrier landings. And so the designers bent the wing down from the fuselage, extended the gear from that point, and then aimed it back up. One of the largest wings and, depending on the model, one of the fastest fighters in all of World War II. But this one saw combat during the Korean conflict. As a matter of fact, during that Korean War, on September 10th of 1952, Captain Jesse Fulmer, flying aboard the USS Sicily, claimed the only Corsair versus MiG kill. He actually downed a Russian MiG-15 fighter on September 10th of that year. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to keep your eyes out front for the final pass of the Legacy flight as they come right overhead. In the United States Navy's A-18 Hornet, Lieutenant Hank Woodward and Jim Tobul in the Korean War hero F4U Corsair, one of 12,570 built. The last one coming off the production line in 1953 for the French Air Force. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your United States Navy's Tailhook Legacy flight. Series clouds, it's just a wonderful, wonderful sight to see here today. Oh, they got Bill. Looks like we're going to get one more pass as they circle around. Staying within 2 miles. I think they're going to come from behind and do their final pass from behind and overhead. Jim Tobul and Hank Woodward. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to look to your left. There goes the tailhook legacy flight completion. There's Hank Woodward. Now, let's keep your eyes off. I believe we're going to look here for the F4U Corsair to land in and get a chance to see that bent wing bird. And perhaps they'll even be able to come by and show us that bent wing. You can see the Corsair way out to the right, setting up for landing. As they do, we want to say a great big thank you to more of our great sponsors, including the folks at A-18C. Wherever you go, take A-18C with you. You can save $15 data plans. Save with $15 data plans at A-18C Messaging Unlimited with mobile to any mobile call. Enjoy your 15% government discount on qualified monthly wireless charges. Who else can give you the features and security you need to easily search, download, or access your apps over the nation's fastest mobile broadband network? Only AT&T. Visit the booth today to see the cool new devices or to learn about our services, plans, and coverage. Ask about your 15% government employee discount now. Now, there you go on short final. Jim Tobul and the Korean War hero F4U Corsair. Depending on the model of the Corsair, speeds, according to my sources, say it can reach speeds of about 450 plus miles per hour. One of the fastest piston engine fighters ever built. And it excelled in both fighter and strike missions. Touching down right in front of us, and oh, look what's coming in from the right. Now we're going to bring in the F-18 Hornet coming up in a few minutes. We're going to have Neil Darnell come up in the jet truck. Then we've got the Dragon and the Red Star and the Dragon, doing its demo for us. Two very interesting and unique airplanes on the air show circuit today. John Platt will be out representing the Air National Guard. Then we'll have the Golden Knights do what is called a streamer drop, and that streamer drop will be something they use for wind and drift indication so they can get to the right spot to depart the aircraft. We'll explain that as they come by. Then we'll have the Warrior flight. After the Warrior flight, we'll have the Golden Knights doing their full show, United States Army Garrison, Fort Bragg, North Carolina. Then back to Brennan, the Geico Skyfire will be flying their demo for us. Then, Vegas MXS, Greg Poe, who's actually performing. You were here earlier. You may have seen him do his teaser performance. Then we have an Air Force segment with the United States Air Force's F-15 Strike Eagle, followed by a demonstration by the attack aircraft known as the A-10 Thunderbolt II, affectionately known as the Warthog by those who fly it, and a P-51 Mustang setting up for a heritage flight with those other two aircraft, and then a demonstration, an aerobatic demonstration by the P-51 Mustang. Sean Tucker will come back to do his full show for you, and then following that, we will have your United States Air Force's Air Demonstration Squadron, the Thunderbirds, under the command of Lieutenant Colonel Case coming in. We get down on the ground. We want to thank the folks at Nissan Commercial Vehicles. Be sure to stop